Time is money. This is an expression thrown around a lot. And I did have moments when I had no money. My business was going down. I It was in response to me no longer being interested in it, not wanting to do what it takes to grow it. And so time is money kept playing into my head. So I thought, well, if time is money, stands to reason that money is time. So I thought, okay, and what? So I realized that because I wasn't investing into my business and I didn't know what, I didn't see a new direction at the time. I decided, wow, I'm time rich, um, because I've got all this time. So I used my time with, like, I realized the gift that time was. I realized how the busyness of the business kept me away from enjoying time. And no, I didn't have money to go enjoy my time with holidays. And no, I had no money. I barely had what to eat. But I could enjoy my home. I could enjoy staying in my pajamas until late. And at the time, I was just starting my journey. This was many, many years ago. I was just starting my journey into self help. And I just knew that I'm rich because I have time. I didn't know how yet money is time and time is money is going to translate into anything. But anyway, I used my time totally with my tea, constantly a cup of tea by my side, constantly applying everything I knew and had learned till that point, from all of the books for which when I was reading them and I still had the business, I was longing for the time to digest them, to get into the thick of them, to understand them better. And that's when I realized, in the middle of enjoying my time, I realized, everything that's happening, it is the answer to my ask. It is the answer to my ask. I wanted time. I knew what book was that triggered me the most and how much I wished for time. So I realized the loss of business, the lack of money to keep myself busy and distracted with other things, was keeping my ass down and was really the answer to my prayers, my want. It didn't come packaged in what I thought, but then within a very, very short time, literally within a couple of weeks, I manifested a 2 month trip from New Zealand to Europe. So I did a 2 month holiday, when just previously I was living off my credit cards, and my credit cards were just about maxed out. Um, and I was living on just tea, bread, butter, honey for sweet, and bread, butter, Vegemite for savory. That was my only meal. So there was absolutely no distraction in my world. So, but the joy, I still remember to this day, the joy of feeling the gift that was time. So I was very time rich. I used it so abundantly. I enjoyed it so thoroughly. I realized that everything that happened was in answer to my ask. And yeah, I got out of it, like, because I got into such a state of euphoria for realizing it was the answer to my ask, which everything is. I'm gonna make another video in a minute. Gave me opened my next phase into my life that was absolutely fantastic as well. But yeah, I was time rich and I enjoyed it, and this is the point of this video. Beware what you call lead, beware what you call gold. And that's why I call these channel alchemy, everyday alchemy, because literally time was complete and total gold for me, and it brought gold literally after that. Just by simply seeing it for what it is, for seeing it as my manifestation and not fighting against it, but really embracing and going with it. I didn't enjoy it for the purpose of getting something. Oh, I'm gonna be very positive and I'm gonna do all of this appreciation, and I do it for the purpose of getting something. No, there was no such thing. There was thoroughly enjoyment, um rejoicing in that which it was, with no attached side effect to. There was no fake joy, there was no fake gratitude, it was real. So the point of it is to really understand that sometimes we may not control. We look, it seems to us that we're not controlling the outside circumstances, but the outside circumstances are absolutely 100% the answer to our ask. We just need to see how it serves us.